This is Nick with Build Brothers Roofing. Started my digital inspection at 1257 Crystal Springs Road out here in Eastlake. Got a roof leak coming from this flat concrete tile roof. Obviously we got a tarp that was put down over here. We got a leak that I found right here on the valley. So just kind of explain what's happening right now. We had some loose tiles that were over here that slipped. Some of them are cracked, and so it's allowing all this water to penetrate this area of the roof. Now, leaks around the valleys are always really tough, because what ends up happening is as that water gets underneath the tile and starts getting down underneath the underlayment, it then gets underneath this valley metal. And when it gets underneath the valley metal, then it gets stuck. And it's got nowhere to go but into the home. And that's what's happening here. You can see how this underlayment is just completely disintegrated at this point. This roof's about 25 years old, 25, 30 years old or so. Concrete tile roofs are going to last around 25 to 30 years. Majority of the homeowners in this neighborhood, in Eastlake in general, they're already starting to replace their roofs. We got a new roof here. Looks like your neighbor has a new roof over there. New roof down the street. So again, it's not a matter of if this roof is going to need to be replaced for this homeowner. It should be a matter of when. And I always want my homeowners to obviously be proactive when it comes to replacing roofs, because there's a cost of replacing a roof, and then there's also the cost of the repairs of not replacing the roof. So something to keep in mind for the homeowner. I'm going to show them what else we have going on with this roof. So again, flat concrete tile. Concrete is actually in pretty good shape. We're right next to a golf course, but we're on a portion of a course where we don't see a lot of traffic as far as balls hitting the roof. So that's a good thing. So not as many cracked tiles as I normally would see. We have a lot of these chip tiles on the corners. This is just a defect with the tile itself. It's the weakest point of the tile. And as the home shifts, a lot of times those corners will crack. Does not mean that the tile is not waterproof at that point. We have two cracked tiles right here. These are causing some issues. You can see this underlayment's been exposed for quite some time now. The problem when you have a cracked tile at the very top of the ridge is all that water runs down completely. So I'm not sure how much damage has already been caused, but you know, this is a 25, 30-year-old roof, so it's been going on for quite some time. We have another cracked tile right here. This was slid down. I actually just slid it back up. Well, let me put this down for a second. So you can see that this hole has caused a lot of water to come in and penetrate along with this nail hole. When I got here, the base was about down to here. So we'll push this back up just in case we get some more rain. And I'll do the same thing over here for the homeowner along with this portion. I'll cover this up as much as I can as well. But we are going to need to redo this section. We're going to pull all these tiles up. What we will then do is remove all the existing underlayment that's on this portion of the roof. We'll go ahead and replace it with it's a synthetic underlayment, just to increase the waterproofing. We'll use a peel and stick underlayment on this portion just to ensure that all the nail heads get sealed off properly. Again, having leaks in the valley can be really destructive when it comes to leaks in the home, so I want to make sure this is done properly. So we'll take this all the way up the ridge and make sure this entire area is nice and new. As far as the rest of the roof goes, again, it is at that time where it's gone past its life expectancy, and the homeowner needs to be prepared to replace this roof. When we do replace this roof, this is a good candidate for a lift and reset. We can reuse these existing tiles. Concrete tends to get stronger as it ages, and this concrete tile is in pretty good shape, so no need to replace it with new tile unless the homeowner is obviously looking to change up the look of the home. But this tile again is in great shape. So when we do that lift and reset, we lift all these tiles up, we remove all the existing felt underlayment, replace it with a layer of titanium peel and stick underlayment. Again, comes with a limited lifetime warranty, a self-adhesive product that goes directly to the decking. We'll add new drip edge along the entire perimeter. You'll also notice that all the penetrations are missing sealant. So now every time it rains, water and moisture comes down these pipes and gets into the home. So we'll be resealing and reflashing each and every one of these penetrations. Then we'll go ahead and be replacing these dormer vents with O'Hagan vents. O'Hagan vents are flat, low profile vents. This is a new roof. Those are the O'Hagan vents, okay? But again, you know, in my professional opinion, this roof has already gotten to the point where it's gone past its life expectancy. We'll focus on this repair for now, and then when the homeowner is ready, we'll be ready to replace the whole thing. That's it for my inspection.